The Gulf of Tonkin Incident, which occurred in early August 1964, remains a controversial historical event and a pivotal moment in the history of American foreign policy. It served as a significant catalyst for the United States' deeper involvement in the Vietnam War, illustrating how a murky naval encounter could escalate into a full-scale military conflict. On August 2, 1964, the USS Maddox, a U.S. Navy destroyer, was patrolling the international waters of the Gulf of Tonkin, off the coast of North Vietnam. According to American reports, the Maddox was attacked by 3 North Vietnamese torpedo boats. During the skirmish, the Maddox claimed to have inflicted damage on the opposing boats without suffering major harm itself. 2 days later, on August 4th, a second incident was reportedly observed, involving further claimed attacks against U.S. destroyers, including the Maddox and the Turner Joy. These incidents, particularly the latter, were based on ambiguous and conflicting reports. The U.S. government, led by President Lyndon B. Johnson, swiftly used these events to argue for an increase in military support for South Vietnam. The narrative of North Vietnamese aggression was amplified, leading to the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, passed by Congress on August 7, 1964. This resolution granted President Johnson broad military powers in Southeast Asia, ultimately facilitating the deployment of conventional U.S. forces and the official escalation of the war. The resolution effectively bypassed a formal declaration of war, setting a precedent for future military actions. While at the time the Johnson administration emphasized the need to counter communist expansion and protect American interests, subsequent revelations and declassified documents cast doubt on the veracity of the reported attacks. Evidence emerged that the August 4th incident, in particular, may have been misrepresented or even fabricated to justify increasing military action. The Gulf of Tonkin incident underscores how strategic and political objectives can shape and sometimes distort perceptions of reality in the pursuit of national interests. It highlights the critical need for transparency and accountability in government decisions, especially those leading to war.